Damn, the head. Yeah, I can't believe I left that.
Where's the body?
The body's there. Yeah, it's
So we're gonna take the head somewhere?
I like that.
You like that?
The case of Shad Thyrion remains as one of the most disturbing cases in Green Bay's history.
What other items were in the bucket? There was remains, two different specific types of remains that I observed. Okay. There was a human head. There was genitalia in the bucket.
Shad's horrified mother discovered her son's severed head in a bucket in her home. The woman responsible idolized serial killer Jeffrey Dahmer. When the horrific crime was revealed, she smiled and giggled with chilling indifference. Shad Thyrion was born on 7th September 1997 in Green Bay, Wisconsin, to his parents Tara Pakinich and Michael Thyrion. He spent his childhood in the Howard-Suamico area where he attended his local school. Shad worked alongside his father in their family-owned furniture business, showcasing his talent and passion for woodwork. As well as his passion for wood carving, Shad enjoyed camping and playing video games with friends. Shad was also known for his kind-hearted nature and artistic talents. He loved his family and was particularly close to his mother, with whom he lived with. Shad began a casual relationship with Taylor Schabusiness, someone he had known since middle school. Their relationship was tied with substance abuse, which played a significant role in their interactions. Taylor was also married to Warren Schabusiness and had a son Matteo with her husband, but nonetheless she pursued her on and off affair with Shad. However, when Warren was incarcerated on methamphetamine distribution charges, Taylor began seeing more of Shad. On the early morning of February the 23rd, 2022, Tara Pakinich, Shad Thyrion's mother, was abruptly awakened by the sound of a door slamming in a Green Bay home. Concerned, she went to investigate and discovered a black plastic bucket near the stairs leading to the basement, where her son's bedroom was located. The bucket was covered with a towel. Upon lifting the towel, she discovered a horrifying sight: her son Chad's severed head. In a state of shock, Tara immediately called 911 to report what she had found. Officers quickly arrived at the scene and confirmed the gruesome discovery.
Let's just... Okay. Hold on. That's real, right? That's real low. I'll call higher. 4 Ed 1 to 82 Sam.
As they searched the basement, they uncovered additional evidence of brutal murder, including Shad's dismembered body and bloodstains. They also found tools that they suspected to have been used in the crime, such as a serrated bread knife. Initially, Steve, Tara's boyfriend, thought Tara might have been experiencing a mental breakdown due to the shock and hysteria in her voice. He followed her to the basement where he saw the black bucket she had described. At first, he believed it may contain the remains of an animal, as the disfigurement made the contents difficult to identify. However, it was tragically confirmed to be Shad's head. The black bucket not only contained Shad's severed head, but also other parts of his body, which underscored the gruesome nature of the crime. Sadly, other parts of Shad's body were found in cardboard boxes and plastic shopping bags around the family home. Tara Pakinich described discovering her son's severed head as a mother's worst nightmare. While speaking to the police, she recounted the last time she had seen Shad. 2 days before, on the evening of February the 21st, 2022, at approximately 9 p.m, Taylor Schabusiness had come to their home to collect Shad. This was not unusual, as Taylor and Shad were in a casual relationship. However, on the morning of February the 22nd, before heading to work, Tara noticed Taylor's car still parked in the driveway. This detail struck her as odd, as she did not usually do this. Police found Taylor in possession of bloodied clothing and other items linking her to the crime. Subsequently, Taylor was arrested and taken into custody.
Am I just tripping? Bloody footprint? You see this right here?
Could possibly be blood.
Footprints on the path. Hey, who did that? Hi, Taylor. How's it going? Officer Russell with the Green Bay Police Department. Just make sure you ain't got nothing on you here. With Taylor.
Contact with Taylor.
Taylor, you have one more for your arrest. Just put your hands behind your back, quick.
Anybody else in your apartment?
Police also noted scratches on her arms, which raised further suspicion about her involvement in the crime. During her interrogation, Taylor willingly confessed to killing her boyfriend Shad and providing a chilling timeline of the events.
That's his presence.
Okay. Alright, so you and Shad went
He's
back.
not involved at all.
Okay. So you and Shad went back to Shad's mom's house. How'd you get in? Did you see, was anybody home?
What?
What time do you think this was? Was anybody home? Did you encounter anybody? I understand his mom lives there.
Tara?
Tim?
Is that the mom's name?
Yes.
Damn, the head. I can't believe I left the head alone.
Where's the body?
The body's there. Yeah. It's
So we're gonna take the head somewhere?
I like that.
You liked it?
Yeah.
So you dismembered the body too?
Yeah.
Well, what did you do with the body?
Yeah.
Somewhere?
They're like, yeah.
Basement, upstairs, downstairs?
Absolutely in the basement. I was in a room with them. And then, I know I forgot the head. I wanted the head.
Did you bring anything with you?
Yeah, it's in the van.
What?
It's in the van. It's, what is it? I don't know. Foot, maybe.
What?
I think it's a foot.
A foot in the van?
A leg, maybe? I don't know. I'm like, I'm gonna bring it all, and then I'm like, man, this is messy. So then I just left it. I got lazy.
Okay.
I got lazy, and that's what I did. So I'm like,
Okay.
She confirmed that on the evening of February the 21st, she collected Shad from his mother's house, where they took meth and cannabis. The two then went back to Shad's mother's house the next day, where they began engaging in intimate activities. Taylor admitted that during their encounter, she used a dog chain to strangle Shad intermittently. As they engaged in erotic asphyxiation, she claimed that she blacked out and choked Shad for around 5 minutes, even as he began coughing up blood and his face turned purple. She only stopped when she realized Shad was no longer alive. Taylor also confessed to sexually violating his body after his death, detailing her actions in a manner that stunned the investigators. She later told investigators that she enjoyed the act. Forensic testimony corroborated this, and the cause of death was ruled as asphyxiation, consistent with her admission of strangling him using a dog chain for several minutes. The gruesome nature of the crime was further revealed. Taylor mutilated Shad's body with various knives. She then decapitated him and dismembered his body, removing internal organs one by one. Taylor had also drained his bodily fluids, which painted a chilling picture of the brutality and her state of mind. Not only this, but Shad's back was described as being filleted, and one of his feet had been forcibly shoved into his chest cavity. Other body parts were scattered throughout his mother's property in bags and boxes, and some were found in her minivan. Taylor admitted that she wanted to bring Shad's cut-up body to her home but got lazy. The case remains as one of the most disturbing in Green Bay history. Taylor's competency hearing took place on February the 14th, 2023, where she became aggressive and attacked a defense attorney, Quinn Jolly. The attack happened after Judge Thomas Bosch scheduled a trial for May 2023 and denied her attorney's motion to delay it. Following the ruling, Taylor lunged at her attorney, attempting to strangle him. Courtroom deputies immediately intervened, restraining Taylor and removing her from the courtroom. Her attorney, Quinn Jolly, was deeply traumatized. He initially wanted to withdraw from representing her, but despite the attack, Quinn Jolly remained a defense attorney until later in the case. The incident involving Taylor attacking a defense attorney highlighted her erratic and violent behavior, raising significant questions about her mental health. It also created new challenges for her defense team, as they worked to argue that she was not mentally fit to stand trial. This behavior, combined with other evidence, was used to support claims of mental health struggles and was used to justify her plea of not guilty by reason of insanity. However, despite these efforts, it did not change the court's decision to proceed with the trial. Subsequently, her trial began on 24th July 2023, where she faced 3 charges: first-degree intentional homicide, mutilation of a corpse, and third-degree sexual assault for the brutal killing and dismemberment of Shad Thyrion. The prosecution discussed Taylor's fascination with violence, including online searches related to serial killers. One of those searches was Jeffrey Dahmer's Looking Sexy. They also presented clear evidence, including Taylor's confession, forensic findings, and evidence such as the graphic crime scene photos of Shad's flesh. Shockingly, Taylor was seen smiling and giggling throughout the testimonies. She showed no remorse for her evil actions. The responding officers also made statements at court. Her defense team argued that her state of mind, coupled with the drug use, impaired her intent, which is a crucial element required to prove first-degree intentional homicide. They also argued that her actions were that form of drug-induced psychosis rather than rational conscious decisions. The defense also provided details of a bipolar diagnosis and troubled childhood, such as the death of her mother, as contributing factors. Her father, Arturo Coronado, who is currently serving time for second-degree sexual assault of a child, testified on behalf of his daughter during her trial. He stated that Taylor's husband, Taylor Schabusiness, played a significant role in introducing her to drugs, which he argued had a detrimental effect on her mental health over time. However, despite the defense's attempts, the jury were unconvinced. After 4 days of trial, they convicted Taylor on all charges. They deliberated for just 30 minutes. Shad's uncle gave a moving and fitting impact statement.
I basically just wanted to say that there's no excuse for what you've done. I don't care if it's drugs or upbringing, you know. We all go through hard times growing up, at least the majority of us have. You did the most cowardly, weakest things that you could do possible. You know, you meet a person in school, you say he's your friend, you become friends, you become girlfriend, boyfriend, lovers, gain his trust of an innocent person that's very kind, would do anything for you. And I believe you used that and you had this plan and took your opportunity when you did. You know, I'm sure you knew you had a problem, you know. You can't blame it on childhood. You know, there's help out there. And if you take the path to go get the help, you wouldn't be in this situation right now. None of us would be in this situation. But to take the cowardly path that you did and to make other people suffer because you were suffering is pretty shitty. So that name Taylor Schabusiness fits you well. And I'm not a praying man, but after Judge Walsh sentenced you today, I will pray that you meet the same fate as your idealistic Jeffrey Dahmer. So have a good life, Schabusiness.
Ultimately, on September the 26th, 2023, Taylor was sentenced to life imprisonment without the possibility of parole. Judge Thomas Waltz emphasized the heinous nature of the crime, calling it an offense against human dignity and decency. Taylor is now serving a sentence at the Taycheedah Correctional Institution in Wisconsin. As we conclude, Shad's tragic death sent shockwaves through the Green Bay community, exposing the devastating consequences of unchecked violence and substance abuse. His brutal murder became a somber reminder of the importance of addressing mental health issues and the dangers of destructive relationships. Yet despite the horrific nature of his death, Shad's loved ones focused on celebrating his life, remembering him as a kind-hearted and creative young man. We hope those affected by this tragedy can find some form of peace. Thank you very much for watching another episode of Lawless Network. Please don't forget to share, like and subscribe. Thank you.